This is a very old building. There isn't any floor plan for this building. You can develop a floor plan based on whatever information you can find around that's available to you and from your observations as you walk around the building. One of the things that we started with, there's a fire exit diagram that every school needs to have in multiple locations. This could be a very easy starting point for you to come up with your floor plan for the building. And as this one shows you, we've got 2 classrooms, 2 lavatories, a set of stairs, and a basic diagram, of this building. Starting from that point and our walkthrough of the building, we've laid out what the building looks like and where we have our water outlets and our drinking water outlets located. The first point we're going to be testing is a kindergarten sink. So it's a water outlet in a classroom. It's a sink, but based on the knowledge of the building facilities director, he has told us that kids would be filling water bottles in that sink. So it's up to the discretion of the people in the schools. Even if it's just a sink, normally you wouldn't test the sink, but if you know kids are drinking from the sink, you need to test it. This room right here is the bathroom. Nobody's drinking any water from the bathroom. There's a sink in that bathroom, but it's just for hand washing only, so we haven't marked it as anything that needs to get tested. This north side of the building on the first floor, we have a drinking water fountain right here. A very old kind of bubbler attached to the wall. That will be a spot that's tested. Right behind it, we have another bathroom with a sink in it. Nobody's drinking from that sink. You don't need to test it. Behind that, we have another classroom. It has a sink in there, but based on what we were told by the facilities director, nobody is filling any water bottles from that sink. It's just a hand washing sink, so we haven't marked it to be tested. When we get to the second floor, this is the home ec classroom. It literally has 3 sinks in it. And because of what happens in a home ec class for food preparation, that kind of stuff, every one of these sinks will be tested. We also have, sitting right on the other side of the wall from that home ec room, is a nurse's office. Whenever you've got a sink, a water outlet there, you test it because the assumption is that children may be taking medicine. You're going to fill a glass with water and let the child take an aspirin or whatever their medication is going to be. So you always test the water outlets, even the sinks, in a nurse's station. And then on the north side, we've got another drinking water fountain out in the hallway, which we've identified to be tested. We've got another bathroom with a sink in it, but again, it's just for hand washing. And then we've got another kindergarten classroom with a sink in it, but the facilities director told us that this is another location where the kids would fill up water bottles from that sink and drink from it. So we've identified it as another location for water testing. If you look at the physical layouts of the piping in the building, here's your point of entry meter down in the basement with the flow coming up over to a main section, and it branches out from here with water flowing in this direction out to the south side and then to the north side, up to the first floor. And as it comes up on the first floor, it hits the bathroom, the kindergarten classroom. When it gets to the second floor, it's hitting the nurse's station, the home economics classroom. This north side branch, as it comes up here, it hits the first floor. It's hitting this drinking water fountain, the bathroom, and then a classroom. It makes it to the second floor. It's hitting a drinking water fountain, a bathroom, and a classroom. So this is like a schematic, a vertical view of how the water supply piping runs throughout the building.
Add the flow of cold water to the floor plan diagram so you can determine the order that the drinking water outlets are to be sampled. Beginning with the drinking water outlet closest to the point of entry, which is where the service line enters the building, and moving downstream throughout the school. The determined sequence that the drinking water outlets will be sampled is to be documented on the drinking water outlet inventory.